is up, y'all? And welcome. This is me, Tasha C, and welcome to the Tasha C Show podcast. And like I always say for starters now, shout out to my YouTube fam and my podcast fam, where you've been listening through a podcast platform, or either you've been listening to YouTube, which I don't mind, or let me do the shameless plug, and go ahead and say, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, go to tashactv, and don't forget the TV part. If not, you'll begin this lovely gospel singer by the name Tashactv. I'm just saying. But other than that, hugs and loves to y'all, and hug loves to people who will support me in the near future and the future, okay? Now, again, I'm getting this out the way. We're not getting this out of the way. I'm pre-recording again. So this is for January 24th on Friday, 2020, okay? So anyways, I wanted to go ahead and do a pre-recording. I did one actually yesterday, and it's kind of fantastic. I mean, I still do mine where I do it for the next day, but like for the next evening and stuff like that. Until once I get like more back onto the camera again, But anyway, y'all, if you're new to this show, I just want to say to people, this is a bonus podcast. This is probably the day 109 of my 366-day video journey. I started last year on October the 8th, which is my birthday. And then I'm going to end it on my born day on October the 8th. And just making a video day with no particular subject. And it's just really just about trying to learn consistency and at the same time be able, to expand to the podcast, besides also still finding a way where I'm connected to YouTube. Okay? So anyway, y'all, before I began the podcast, y'all, I actually started off as if I was doing my YouTube videos, which I was like, hey, what's up? It's me, Tasha C. And in this particular video, hey, what's up, y'all? I was like, wait a minute. I don't want to start it off like that. So anyways, y'all, there's been a lot of stuff has been going on as in today or last night or even after I had pre-recorded my podcast. Now, before I get into the first story that originally I was going to do yesterday, but like I said, this experience has taught me how much, I know I'm a talker, but a lot of times where I think I don't have enough to talk about because, I'm not going to say I'm a complete introvert because I'm not, but it's not like I experienced where I can come up with 1,000 story times and talk about this and this and that. But I didn't know, it's helped me learn that I really have a lot to talk about. Not every day that I come in here and make these podcasts, which is almost an hour long. But a lot of times, I didn't know that, most of the time, I didn't know, I can actually have enough to talk about or ramble about, I guess, almost every single day. It's been, well, not every single day, at least about 90 some days, y'all, I have did a lot of these podcasts. The first couple podcasts before I decided to go ahead and officially do my 1 year, 366 video journey, a day's video journey, it was a couple of them because I wanted to start to do a podcast anyway. Put my pinky toe, my big toe, you can put my left foot in, just get toes wet, for the podcast. So anyway, I kind of had did 15 and 20 minutes, but so it's interesting to learn, I can be able to talk by myself. This ain't even including, say, if I ever do another podcast or, expand my podcast where I have special guests or have a co-host or, rotate co-host. So I'm like, okay. Anyways, y'all, let's go to the pluckery foolery. I don't want to start cussing. Yeah, we gonna get there. But y'all, have y'all ever heard? Have y'all ever experienced this as a kid, or have dealt with where you have grown as adults, biologically wise, because mentally they brain stop functioning completely, as far as I'm concerned, who have this mentality that are jealous and believe they can come and violate or assault kids. Now, we already got the ones who assault kids in the way you got the chest molest them mofos, okay? But, ones that they be jealous or imitated by kids or try to assault them or attack, you know what I mean? Or have a problem with you or act like they're in competition with you. Got smart shit to say. Have y'all ever experienced that? You know what I mean? You're basing competition with somebody who is supposed to be grown and has a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not always like I said, what I just explained earlier, so we already got, the chest. Sometimes it'd be a combination of those two. But you have some people who, for whatever reason, has these issues, never grow out of their damn childhood, so somehow they're intimidated or have issues with kids. For example, if there was somebody who, whether it's once or some multiple times, where I have some smart shit to say or badmouth a kid or something like that, like let's see, I know this is random. Well, you ain't this, you this and that, you're slow, or just say like smart ass comments in the situation. I'm just going to bring up an example because the man is not passing, but it's an example though. I didn't know what the heck the reason is, or were jealous, or like intimidated, whatever. Even though, for example, as me being a kid, just a quick story time. We used to carpool when I went to high school at first, kind of the first 2 years. And then kind of went away after the last 2 days of school. So one of the girls was already going to CAS, and we went there. And her dad, it was during the first couple months, and kind of faded after that. But I noticed he always had some smart comments to say when I say something. And he would say, we were to be in an accident. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, like I said, the man has passed away. He said some comment like, I sound like my voice sounds like they would know I'm in a car accident because I sound like I have brain damage. You know what I'm saying? So, or I'm just saying, it was just really common. You already said before, you can't cook, you do this, and he just, see, you do sound like I have brain damage or I'm brain dead or something like that. And I'm like, what is you talking about? But when he pulled up in front of the house, and I told my dad, I don't even remember this incident, and told my dad, then his ass made sure he's speeding, got the fuck on. Okay, so this person and I'm surprised they blurred out her face. Now, this just came in earlier today, where you got this bitch, and I'm going to call her that. There's no other word like that. I don't say bitch as a term of demon. I don't say thought old as a term of endearment, okay? I say bitch is just great word, attack word. Not like it has to be physical attack, but I'm saying this as a word that is not a term of endearment, okay? Now, this basic ass, I was about to use the R word, even though I know that's supposed to be technically you supposed to use the word. I don't like using that word, the R word, but you know what I'm about to say. This bitch, this sewage garage biohazard ass bitch, went to the school. Now, if y'all ever watched, Love and Hip Hop, ATL, Sierra has been on there the last 2 seasons, right? And I think she has 2 kids. I didn't know she had a daughter. I remember hearing about her son. But this morning, there was a talk that, it turns out that at the school, okay, Sierra from Love and Hip Hop ATL further speaks about her daughter being attacked in a school, assaulted. So this girl, okay, here, it was first a thing because it was news article. It said North Atlanta High School. This is what Sierra said. Allowed an adult to come to school today and fought my 14-year-old daughter. Watch the Channel 2 news. Something has to be done about our kids. They are not being safe in school. And it's just like it happened somewhere in Metro Detroit, y'all, not too long ago, where this is outside Detroit. This is supposed to be in the better neighborhoods, whatever, right? Now, this has nothing to do with kids, but this whole thing about this jumping or whatever, or get in line jump where you're still being attacked, fought by multiple people, but they don't do it at once, just get in line or attack or whatever, type of jumping. But this was flat out junk, because one young man, a young teenager, went to school, he was getting threatened, something like that, so he went and transferred to another school. His parents sent him, or his mom sent him there, right? And this one that was already threatening him and stuff like that. This bitch, this punk ass, I'm just gonna say this bitch ass nigga, okay, nigga, okay, this band, okay, sat there, and he's jumping a bunch of people, and of course you got people filming it. And 9 times out of 10, people are filming, unfortunately, not so they can use this evidence to help, but they're using this stuff for entertainment. Like this shit is funny, okay? So this stuff was actually recorded, but they blurred out the kids' faces, and the mama, no, show that bitch face. Show that bitch face, okay? Because you dealt with a punk ass bitch. I'm sorry, I'm just so irritated by this. This is disturbing. Like I said, the young man, by the way, in the case where I was just talking about, he, has a neck brace and stuff. He's going to be hopefully able to play, he's starting to go to college, but this young man had to go to the hospital and stuff like that, and they're investigating stuff, but he was able to come in the game, the guy who already, I don't know, they already had like an altercation or something like that, and then they jumping, and I'm like, is anybody gonna help the young man? So they got that on film too, so I'm like, why is this shit still popular? Oh, well, this one's going to be monetized anyway. I think at least I said about 10 cuss words in the darn thing. I mean, at least not on YouTube, it ain't going to be monetized. But I'm not up for monetization yet anyway. Nowhere. But that's not the point. It's just disturbing about this. So, I mean, as y'all clearly can hear, I'm pretty upset. But let's get into the thing where it's basically a basic biohazard raggedy ass bitch and her in training ass, heifer ass daughter. I'm going to say that because she's underage. Okay, she ain't 18 yet. If she was 18, she would get babbing the mother. So they decide to go and jump a 14-year-old child. Okay, jumping first period of what the hell? Unless it's a damn Goliath or some shit. Or the only way, and I know y'all may not agree. The only way, say, a person should jump another person, say, in some rare cases, I'm going for example, is a man. And the man is strong as hell, and the girl got to jump in, for example, on top of her friend, help her friend or something like that, or a sister or something like that, because, of course, he 9 times out of 10 is at least 20, whatever, plus some 9 times stronger, okay? That's the only time I would think like that. I said, man, not a little boy, you know what I mean? But, or helping, or stopping from somebody else getting jumped. I'm just saying. But I, 99.7% of the time, do not agree with that. But that's like a main example. Like, yeah, you might have to jump, say, like, if the person you already know is not a fair situation, the person's about to jump the other person or attack them, and you gotta, like, get the other person, help the Goliath or whoever, or whatever weapon, off it. You know what I mean? I'm probably not explaining it correctly, because, like I said, I'm still kind of a little heated by saying this. Okay. So, anyways, y'all. It turns out, but like I said, whether the daughter was the aggressor or not, this woman had no business going to the school, which also means, like, why does security not pay attention about this mother not having a pass and able to go into the school bathroom? So, she needed to get dealt with, that little girl needed to get dealt with, the school needs to get sued and dealt with, whatever, because like I said, it's assault. So Sierra was on the news a bit and they were talking about it, and so here's her response. My daughter was not, and not in all caps, the aggressor. I got the text from my baby at 10 a.m. saying, Ma, this girl keeps harassing me on my IG and text, saying she wants to fight. I told her I tried to avoid, I think she's talking on the first. I told her to try to avoid her and tell someone, and I'll be there as soon as I get off work. At 12 noon, I got another call from my baby screaming, saying, Mom, the girl mama up here in the bathroom trying to fight. And we actually see that they fought. The girl, they didn't show her across the face, but of course she did end up with some injuries. And then to go on to say, the mama tried to fight. I asked to speak to the parent to try to reason so she wouldn't hit my baby. 2 minutes later, the phone dropped, and later her daughter was attacking my baby. North Atlanta High. My baby. North number 9, number 1. And Adele should never be able to walk into a school unattended. I am scared for my child and other children's safety. See, that's another issue too. How was she able just to get in there? And how was the, you know what I mean? Because, heck, you can't even go to certain schools if they don't have metal detectors. They do have sometimes security guards in certain areas, and or metal detectors. And then on top of that, sometimes you can't get to school just with a hoodie on, or you can't even wear certain clothes, or you come in, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, hey, you gotta check in order to be able to go, and you can't just, that's what I'm saying. So somebody's ain't doing their job. They going to jail. What, like I am Perez said, period. The school let this lady run off school grounds with a queer getaway after attacking my child. I had to, that's what I'm saying. I hope they show this raggedy ass bitch, She ain't a child, so you can show her face. You can show this whole face. Okay, anyway, I had to raise hell just to get a police report, and when I finally got the report, they didn't even want to put it on a report that it was battery to a minor, which it is. Get that little girl too. She need to get cards for assault too, and she the one who just skated and got somebody else in there. No, get that little girl something on her damn record. Shit. So yes, I'm very upset. I'm a mother first, and I never want to put hands on someone else's child. And I chose North hashtag North Atlanta High School, thinking it was one of Atlanta's best schools, and they allowed my daughter to be attacked by an adult. And actually by two people, because that little girl, because she was jumped, okay, and assaulted, okay. I am heartbroken and very sad as a mother. It's taking everything in me to keep this sealed, and I truly understand this is a test from God. Y'all keep me in your prayers. Thanks to my attorney for always having my back. So I will be, they hopefully to update everything, because like I said, I hope they show this heifer's face, because that is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Besides some more foolish in the nest, okay, like I said, I hope to get more of a background story that just, I know this is random, not random. Juice WRLD's cause of death is revealed, oxycodone, and codeine involved. And they say the release is officially revealed may suspect drug use was involved after 2 months. And so, like I said, God rest that young man's soul about it. What they said, I don't know if that means like he had an overdose or, accidental overdose or something, or what it was. Okay. Wendy Williams and Kevin Hart are officially divorced. Like, they divorced, okay? I might get back to that later on in this podcast, depending on how I feel. Now, one thing I want to talk about, speaking of hair follicles, it was something I didn't get a chance to talk about in yesterday's podcast, but guess we are today. Now, I had seen some lady, and I honestly have dealt with this before, and I don't think I've dealt with this before. I didn't think I'm going to, oh, sorry, y'all. Do y'all ever be on Instagram, and if you say y'all following somebody, and they go live, and you're clicking like the upper button, like to go to post or something else, and so I do it real quick, but sometimes it gets me in the person's live, and I wasn't trying to see Rico last night. I'm surprised it allowed me you all to hear the voice, and thank God it didn't mess with my my podcast. I was like, oh hell no, that means I gotta start over. So anyway, y'all, I'm just going because I'm bookmarked some of the stuff I'm going to talk about. So, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, this woman was up here basically showing, and it looked like maybe a little girl, maybe around this young age, like this little girl. Unfortunately, these little kids, that's, like 14 or 13, well, they didn't even show her face, so I don't know the baby. I don't know, she was a kid, she was just talking, and she was showing like one braid, and she was showing like so hair, and this girl had thick, I like to call hair kinky, curly. I don't like personally. Some people, like I said, use the word nappy, and some people think it's derogatory. Like, personally, I don't like using that word, and some people just like, hey, nappy, that just means you just got, arm to comb hair. Okay, coarse hair. I like to say Jesus curl, curly hair, kinky hair, stuff like that. Okay, so, this hair braider was saying like how she was going to charge an inconvenience charge $15 and blah blah blah. Now, y'all, have y'all ever say y'all got your hair done, did you have to pay extra and you didn't know until going there? Okay, I'm just gonna tell with y'all, when I was younger, going to the beauty schools and stuff, I was going to say Virginia Fair, like everybody would know, let's say Michigan or something like that, or just going to beauty school a couple times when I was a kid. And one time, I was still a kid, but I was like 17, 18 or something like that, like one time. And they'll charge like $5. They'll charge additionally because of my hair length, okay? And so this woman wants to charge, in this video went viral, where she up there, y'all, is charging an inconvenient fee, okay, how it lengthen the thick hair, but because of basically people's texture of their hair. And she, I went to one person one time and I started going to it. They weren't like you charging they damn near were trying the exact damn price you damn near go to a salon to go to. So what was the purpose? You know what I mean? But anyway, excuse me, y'all. It's probably because I went outside today, which is another video, y'all. But that was talking about what I already told y'all. I went to the dermatologist. So I could see why. She said she already had lost 6 patients because they didn't medicine, but I probably would, like I said, will talk about an update more about, like I said, sometimes even going to specialists, even when they post to know something about it, doesn't mean they're always the best, whatever, neither. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. But I think I'm going to go to her a few more times and that's it. Okay, but anyways, that's another story. But anyway, y'all, getting back to the hair thing. So this, like I said, when I had went and got my hair done the last time by this person, um, they acted like, even though I blow dried it or whatever, they acted like they had to re-dry my hair a little bit more in order to damn braid it. Okay, now there's certain styles like them two braids and stuff where I don't know, say maybe they might need the hair to be a little bit more straight, not bone straight, but the two, I don't want to say the two wraparound braids, but I don't know the best way to describe it. But anyways, this woman looked like she was doing box braids, but she was doing one braid and whatever. But she's basically was trying to charge an additional fee because your hair needs to be bone straight, woo woo woo, in order to have an extra charge, because this is an inconvenience. So she's basically saying, y'all, if y'all just do like a little blow dry, or if y'all able to just, like I said, maybe even like just, air dry or whatever, that's not enough for this broad. You have to, if you don't have your hair basically fried, because it's fried like the side, and then even when she's showing that's going several times over this piece of hair because she has to flat iron in order to finish this child's hair, whatever, right? See, black hair can go do anything, basically like that. I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? Because for one damn thing, if that was the case, there wouldn't be such thing as split ends. People wouldn't need to get their hair trimmed, or sometimes more than that if there's damage to the hair. Because he's basically saying, like, I guess because of us being black, that somehow God gave us the extra dabble where we got some super nutrient environments that already are in our hair that allows it that we are anointed by the blood of Jesus, that our hair already has heat repellent, I don't know what to call it, that allows it where we don't get hair damage. We don't have to take vitamins or nothing, according to this woman. We don't have to take any of that because our hair already has that. Our hair can take that. And she's sitting there flat ironing this girl's hair. And then too, whatever, you sit up here, if you have to make your hair bone straight, you shouldn't have to make your hair bone straight. But like I said, I had that experience. That my last time I went to that person too. Like I said, everybody else 9 times out of 10 when they braid my hair, it wasn't that they braided the hair. It wasn't a thing of my hair ain't, like I said, I got Jesus core hair. Jesus core, I like to call it. My hair isn't bone straight. So what I'm saying is that the fact is that it shouldn't take, you should be able, you just put it in braids anyway. It's a style meant that you're putting it, and 9 times out of 10, even if you're using real hair or you're adding, say, like, synthetic hair, cadolin, I know I'm saying it wrong, cadolin, whatever, Baba Biba hair, and whatever else hair in the hair, and adding it to it, you're putting it in the braid. You know what I mean? It's going inside into a braid. So the fact that she's saying, trying to make it seem like, oh, people, that's why I have flyaways, or it looks a certain way. Well, sometimes, in some cases, it's because it can frizz up easy. It could be, maybe because the person got a pool. Maybe because if they don't have, like, okay, you got to protect the style, but you had to still go to sleep. And, you ain't got a satin pillow or like a butter or something to cover your hair. Then your hair is 9 times 10. It's easier to get freeze early than somebody else. Then in some rare cases, some people don't know how to braid that well, and it kind of freezes up early. I had the first time I had gotten box braids in 1996, and I didn't get it for a long time because she did a horrible job, and she had to come back over to the house because it was one of my cousin's girlfriends at the time, and my sister told me, like, what the hell? And then all the ends, she didn't even have us even do the ends, even though she hot water, half the damn braids weren't even complete. Like I said, it's a whole hot ass mess. But anyway, like I said, so it looked like my hair, even though I had it 3 weeks, it looked like I had it 3 months. There are some people who can't braid that well, and she kind of did a badass job. Now, her hair was lovely, she did it herself, okay? It was nice and lovely, everything. But the came to my hair, I don't know, maybe because I was, a kid at the time, I don't know. But what I'm saying is this woman is trying to say you gotta basically perm your damn hair, damn near, or flat iron to bone straight, in order for her to braid it. If it's not that, you have to be charged a big convenience charge. So that means basically it's like you're doing damn near what you're getting paid for, and you're doing about damn near 75%, and they do the rest of it. Okay, that's it. You doing the 75%, and the she does the 25%. Okay, that's what the hell, or the 9.9, because nothing's perfect, except God. But but what I'm saying is she's, trying to justify that you got a flat iron, and she's complaining. And, there's a couple people like that when you don't have your hair completely blown, dry, and straight, but she tried to justify it, and the woman was trying to justify, I'm booked. I got plenty of customers or whatever, but that's the way how I do it, which is true, but it's just really disturbing that she's trying to make it seem like you got to basically do majority of the work in order to get your hair braided. Not, she's going to charge you this fee on top of this other fee because your hair is not straight enough for her to put in some braids. What was the purpose of me going to you for if I got to do darn near everything or find some way to get done? Oh gosh, the foolishness. Okay, but anyway. But yeah, because she showed her face yesterday. She still was justifying what she is, so that's her. Okay. But she said she booked and busy. Okay. Anyways, y'all. Clarissa Shields had one more thing where she basically was like, okay, it's my last time addressing it, and this is my last time speaking on this. This is my first 10 fights compared to the real Layla Ali's last 10. I don't know how she said I don't have talent when I have beaten better opponents than she has and won 2 Olympic gold medals in curling, making history. Explanation mark. Back in her era, those women she boxed again were easy to KO. This era I am in, have better fights and athletes. I know what she would say. I have fought better. Okay, whatever. She fought better people. Okay, so don't try and shame my skills because I'm not knocking everyone out. I'm schooling girls, big girls, strong girls, and skilled girls. So my lane is set. Layla Ali will never be back in her prime. She will not come out of retirement and fight me. So with all due respect to all media outlets, do not ask me about her. Okay, hashtag Felicia Seals, hashtag, what is this? What is this? The Greater World? Okay, GWOAT. Okay, hashtag, women's boxing. So she just showed, like, the people she had, like, okay, and leave me alone. Okay, y'all, also, too. Now, have you heard, like, they have it, like, going out, following Instagram, Pretty Shades Millennium, and they're like, do not revoke my black heart, and I'm about to say a couple, just to get the mood a little bit more cheery, okay? Do not revoke my black heart, what person say, Chris Evans says, but I have never seen The Wiz. Okay, here's Jason Johnson. Do not revoke back, but I can't play space. Ding, ding, ding. I'm the same. I'm just only can do Goldfish and Match, and maybe Uno. Please don't revoke it, y'all. I don't know how to play Hamlet games. I don't know how to do spades. My sister, my Robert, tried to show me. I've been roasted to say I think the only thing I can do is read and write. I don't know how to play cards. Please don't take it away. Okay, stop trying to snatch it. It's still mine. Shit. Okay, give me my black card. Okay. Here go E. Browning. I don't revoke black card, but I suck at the electric slide and all the other dances. Well, okay. Wait a minute. I get it back. Okay, you can't take it out, because I'm going to keep it real. Please don't bump my back card, but I do not know to do any of the damn hustles. I will look at people. The few times I did it was a couple damn reunions. I'm up here, the song, Stevie Wonder. Eyes don't cry no more. And I'm sitting looking at other folks to see what the hell to do, okay? And I'm like, what the hell? That's the only time. I don't know how to do electric slides. I know how to twerk a little bit, and I don't even know how to do all that, okay? It ain't like I do it, like it's, I do it every day, 9 to 5 as a job or anything like that. I don't just do that. So, a lot of dances I don't do. I think, shoot, I think I know how to do that. I think I do that one more time, but a lot of those dances I don't know how to do. Okay, I don't think I can. Maybe the motorcycle, the young jock, you know how long that was. Yeah, a lot of those dances I don't know how to do. So, I mean, we're still gonna keep it. Okay, don't revoke my black card, Johnson said, but I thought Love Basketball was just okay at the best. Ding, 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 please, y'all, don't revoke mine's neither. Like I said, I actually found it was a so-okay movie, and I thought it was actually BS and the disrespect, and it was just like settle for my love type of shit. I don't really like Love and Basketball. Yeah, I said it. Who gonna dispute it? That's my opinion. Like I said, my favorite movie with a love around that time was Love Jones out of the two. Like I said, enough said. That Love and Basketball, yeah, I seen it. The soundtrack was on fire to me personally. It has some nice songs on it, whatever. But other than that, no, You know how some people talk about relationship goals, and I don't. If even though I'm not that type of person who'd be like relationship goals, I want to be, that ain't it. Cut it. No, I mean, not to say there's not such thing. Some people, even who you for quote unquote find your soulmate, y'all, and the person you realize, okay, at this time being, I'm gonna be for they're the one, so forth. And of course, it doesn't mean because you're not going to have perfect love stories. It doesn't mean even the one or person you're supposed to be with or whatever, you're blessed to have that. Doesn't mean, y'all, that y'all going to be like, okay, that means you're going to be the person and some stuff may not happen, okay? Some stuff, you do need to let go, period. But what I'm saying is that in terms of that doesn't mean it's going to be a fairy tale and everything just all happy and peachy and stuff like that. I mean, and so forth. But it's just the way that it, basically, Safe and Hathaway. I was going to say Safe and Hathaway. What the heck? I'm getting Layla Hathaway. Okay, whatever. But Santa Lathan's character got played by Owen S. character, as far as I'm concerned, and she's it's kind of like, oh, this is my first love, my chopbutt sweetheart. Not to say a person your first love or whatever can be the person you laugh and you end up in the long term with, but I know a lot of people. Sometimes that was a season, and they keep it a season. Some people try to make an excuse to keep it going just because that was the first person I knew them, this and blah blah blah. But like I said, thumbs down, Love of Basketball. I said it. Or you do the little hand, that's it. But don't take my black card. This is kind of fun. What is it? Frederico Sikp Paz. Don't remember black card, but I have never yet to see Set Off. Okay, I seen it. I still cry, even though Queen Latifah is still alive. I rest her soul to her mom and her brother, who, has been, the homecoming and went up to go on to glory. But we know Queen Latifah is still alive, and yet I can't see that scene. I don't even want to watch the movie because knowing, especially with that scene, it was sad when Kimberly, Elisa's character, passed too. And Frankie was just like, oh, that's messed up. That's just jacked up. But especially the scene with Cleo, I can't take it. Here's White's Primary 2020, whatever. Don't roll my back up. I never seen Power. Girl, you ain't got to revoke. You straight. You alright? You ain't missing much? Loco Larry. Don't roll my black cards, this person. But I never watched a complete episode of Fresh Prince. But I don't mean they don't like another classic film show. They just said they didn't like Fresh Prince like that or whatever. It is what it is. Okay. This is pretty fun. Don't know my back part, but I never seen the movie Friday. Okay, next one. You on your own. Kiss Kiss Commit. Okay. This is kind of fun. Kalishua Spritz Rogers. Don't roll my black card, but hot sauce is used and it kills the flavor of the food. Also see steak sauce. Well, that's your taste buds. Shoot, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay. Xavier Pope. Here, what he says. Don't revoke my black card, but I never eaten chitlins. Ding, ding, ding. Well, I guess y'all, I'm holding on to the card. Y'all ain't about to take it. I don't like no damn chitlins. I had gizzards. Now, gizzards is not pretty fried. They season correctly. But shit, I can't take this. Nope. You ain't black. You just have that's just your preference. That is your taste. That's just your preference. Ain't nothing wrong. You straight. Be straight over here, Xavier Pope. Okay. Michael Harriet. Don't revoke my black card, but I have never had macaroni cheese, and I don't know what chitlins look like. Now, chitlin, Okay, I'm here with you. Your black card, Sir Michael, we ain't gonna revoke it. We just gonna, we just gonna keep it on to the side a little bit. But I don't know macaroni and cheese. I know it's part of soul food, but I don't know. Never had mac and cheese. Well, maybe it might be lactose intolerant. That's not the preference. I don't know if they got anything to do with if you're black or not. I mean, that's just personally me, okay? Well, try some mac and cheese. At least. Chitlins, I can understand. I can understand, sir. Ooh. Oh, y'all gonna try to take it. What are y'all gonna take my black card for this one? Monique just says this. And try to take Monique Judge's black card to one. Don't revoke my black card, but I never saw Black Panther in the theater. Don't revoke my black card, y'all, but I have not seen it theater. And I have admit this not too long ago. I have not seen it theater, nor have I seen it streaming download. I have not seen Black Panther yet. I have not seen Paid in Full yet. Okay, next. Let me get out of here, because like I said, I'm like, let me get my black card. I can take it. Whitney J. I said, this is actually pretty entertaining. Okay. I got one more thing. Whitney J. This is interesting to see this information. This actually is hilarious. We'll also watch Jay Lee's Corners video. Sometimes she has, shout out to her, she sometimes has like the black game. She has a black card game, trivia game, revoke black card. That's pretty actually interesting. Don't revoke, okay, what did you say? Don't revoke my black card, but I hate collard greens, black eyed peas, baked beans, and yams. I basically don't eat during the holidays. That's just your preference, but I know they say nothing about fried chicken, nothing like that. Collard greens, baked beans, and okay, I actually have ate all of those. Okay, so, So, anyways, but I know they didn't say nothing about no macaroni and cheese now. Competition might get down with that. Okay. Linda Divine, don't remember my back cloud, but I can't double dutch or cornrow my hair. Girl, that's just certain stuff you can't do. That ain't got nothing to do with your blacks. I cannot double dutch. I can't comb my hair. Damn, I can't even put in a damn ponytail. Heck, I'll be looking like I'm storing some stuff in there. Like I got a purse in my hair when I'm a ponytail. Oh, it's very few times I can get like in the ponytail when the ponytail was So, like I said, it's understandable. It's okay. I can't comb or grow nobody's hair. Shit. Okay. Don't revoke my black card, Shirley said, because they got like 4 entries on this page. But anyway, don't revoke my black card, but I don't own a bonnet. I do have a satin pillowcase and I travel them. Then that's not revoking a black card, girl. That's still protected styles. Like, you ain't gotta be a bonnet or to be black. You alright. It just convenient for me because I have a big ass head, instead of. And I'm not good at tying stuff, so, I can scarf. Don't revoke back card, but I enjoy a nice pumpkin spice latte. I ain't got nothing to revoke back. I don't know about pumpkin spice. I don't know. I'll try that. But, don't revoke my back card, but I don't like living single. Minda said. Well, that's your preference. But, that's still a classic show, but okay, that's your preference. They might try to take the black card, but I'm just saying. Here's MAG, Marcel. Don't revoke my black card, but I don't think Jay-Z is the greatest of all time, the GOAT, and I don't think Beyonce is that great neither. That's beyond a black card, y'all. Ooh, we gonna skip the page. That's what they say. Okay, that's what they say. I'm not saying nothing about that, because ain't nobody possibly gonna find this damn thing be trying to run beehives and stuff, emojis on my shit. And it goes talking about they coming from my firstborn ain't even here yet. Oh hell no. Okay. And ain't even here yet. I haven't conceived yet. Okay. I have nothing else. Okay. Don't revoke my black card, Meghan Markle's last fuck given Sherry Flanders. I don't revoke my card, but I've never seen The Wire. Okay, you know what? I'm out of this one. I haven't seen the whole series, but I have seen a couple episodes. I seen Michael B. Jordan in really the first season, and seen a couple episodes. I've never seen a whole season of it, of The Wire, so I'll leave it as that. But I have seen a couple episodes scattered here and there. Okay, so Sherry Flanders, you on your own, but I'm keeping my black card. That's it. Okay. Let's see here. Now, besides that, I was trying to see if there's anything. Y'all, like I said, I talked about this before in another podcast about, even though people say we don't like the Empire that much, what I realize, compare and contrast, besides power and Empire come around the same time, we still choose power. 90% of us choose power over Empire. And my sister and I at time were just talking about this a couple hours ago, about nobody really giving them out Empire and power. And, she watches Ray Devon. Now, I want to watch that show, too, because they got Pooch Hall. Am I over saying his name right? He plays a character on there. And they got the whole 7 seasons, or up to the current, they're on season 7. And I think I'm going to, like, catch up with it, because I can watch it on DVD-R, like, where you can catch up with the seasons. And so I'm going to do that. But like I said, people are really passionate about power. People don't realize, like, okay, maybe a train wreck, but it's still a watchable train wreck. Or even, like I said, even though I haven't watched the show in years, I still listen to people's reviews, okay? Because here's the hilarious part. Now, I'm Beautiful Soul also to watch her channel. She also has, she has a podcast, but as well, she's also on YouTube, okay? And she makes great, wonderful content. But guess what? The Michael Rainey, I forgot to know the young man's name. I've been so used to Tyreek, and everybody can't stand Tyreek's ass, that he is, people, how some people get into characters, and they sometimes, you get into character, like how people have been saying, like what it was last year, how some people had to get therapy when they play certain characters. Sometimes being the character takes over their whole thing, or they have to get their, basically like, get baptized over again in some cases. And some people take the character, and you sometimes play it so well that sometimes it can be too much, because you're so much a character that they think you're you. And I told this about this, y'all. I told this about this like 3 months ago when I first started this podcast, I think. And about, like, cause some people, take us to character, take you over the character. And when Juice came out, and it was a show, it was a Detroit show, but they were in California, and they were like in a little mini conference in a meeting, and Tupac Shakur was there, and this is when Juice came out. And it was some kids in there, probably in their early preteens and stuff like that, or teenagers. But they were early teens, or maybe no later than like, I don't know. And it was a couple a couple boys who, when Tupac, they were asking a question. And they're like, why'd you kill such and such? Yeah, spoiler alert, y'all. If y'all might get your black cards first, but if y'all didn't see Juice, I'm sorry. But Tupac was a killer. That's all I gotta say. And shooting folks. So anyways, it was a couple boys who kept asking over again, like, one boy was like, that's a character I played in the movie. That's not real. Then another little boy asked the same thing. Like, why'd you kill blah, 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 such, such. I forgot the character, Caddy Kwan. I think I forgot what his name was. Got shot. Why you kill such and such? Why you shoot such and such? And it was, like I said, even after he just said that. So this is hilarious, y'all. Like I said, people are impacted by the word. Powers star Michael Rainey, who also knows Tyreek claims he has got over 300 death threats amidst he claims he shot the character Ghost. And even if he did, his face expression is like, what the hell? Not like a worry, but he's like, why is this? Why did I get all these threats? And this is on Beautiful Soul page, so she put it, like her comment, what she said. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I said, people don't realize, but we love power. And then she was like, this is what Beautiful Soul said, baby, I am screaming. And here's what she said. My coworker said, what are you laughing at? And she says, folks sending Tyreek from power, death threats for killing Ghost in real life. My coworker is like, good, I can't stand his ass. Beautiful Soul was like, she, the cry, laugh, and tear. Oh gosh. Speaking of mess, y'all, if y'all was watching, and I wasn't watching the show, I first was thinking about reviewing the show, and I changed my mind, but y'all, just to tell you the sad news, Ambition's been canceled for second season. Robin Gibbons just said it on her Instagram. They posted on, the social media sites. So y'all, I hate to say it, but Ambition's been canceled. Tom was like, that was, my sister, we were talking about the same conversation. Like, that was my show. I watched it. Want to go watch Tuesdays? Well, if you want have nots. That's all I got to say about that one. I finally did watch the rest. I watched majority, like half of the second half of A Fall from Grace, because I watch people reviews. Ashtray, bitch. I swear. Okay. But hugs and loves, y'all. Only got like 30 seconds left. And again, y'all, I just be running through that armor, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the show. Hugs and loves, y'all. Like I said, I'll see y'all. Probably gonna make another podcast tomorrow like I did. But like I said, let me get out of here and see y'all in the next one. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, because this is supposed to be for Friday. So take care.